Hello and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers as we continue our epic misadventure around this planet. Our little rover here is all tucked in on top of this mountain. We've just found ourselves a little hidey hole and we are using it as a storm is blowing over us right now, and all we can really do is wait it out. But our next big goal is getting to the alluvial plain, which is 33 kilometers away. Now, to get there, we're probably going to need more equipment than we have now. I think for today, if we take a look at our stuff, we are doing good, the amount of things we have. I just want to make sure I don't need to do any more mining here. A couple things that I did off camera overnight was I did some more mining. We can go and look down. I think I made all sorts of tunnels. And I also added a second basic refinery to this thing, as my refining was just so slow. And do I want the unknown signal? I probably do. 14 minutes. Okay, we should probably go get that first. Gotta love this game for just throwing random stuff at me to change my plans. But with the second refinery, we're working away. We've got our cobalt, so we've got some silicon. What else was here? There was iron, nickel. How am I doing for nickel? Do I need to actually get down and get to the nickel? I only have 44, so it might be good to get down to that nickel and actually get a little bit of it. But I think for now, we need to get to this unknown signal. It is going backwards, but it is going to be containing wonderful items for me to use. And we need our lights because of the atmospheric conditions. Oh, more cobalt. How wonderful. Oh, and somebody was yelling at me in my Discord that I need to do what, GPS or cobalt? Hey, okay, it adds a little _2 to it, but it makes a GPS point, and I don't have to go into my menu for it. Okay, I can utilize that. I will make that work. Oh god, do not want to go flying down the mountain here and end up rolling myself. But, oh god, iron. Okay, never mind. I don't need to mark everything, especially when we're going in the wrong direction here. The visibility sucks. I think today we'll get some progress made in driving. I need to drive probably around that fueling station because I really don't want to take it on, which is going to be annoying. But I can get some progress towards the alluvial plain and then do a preliminary design for what will be my little spotter drone that I can send up and, you know, do a little route mapping and scouting with that. So I think that will be good. For now, what is this unknown signal and special container thing? So we'll park on up here, and hopefully this weather is going to alleviate soon. Hello, unknown signal. Give me a special item. Rainbow drill. Thank you. And we get some more potatoes. Oh, I could use some emergency rations. I am low on food. Oh, and some credits. Why, thank you. I can always use credits. As you can probably see, I've got all of my basic tools upgraded to level 2 here. So that's, or at least my first chevron, whatever that is. so I can grind this stuff down in just a quick moment. Excellent! Deposit all that junk into the cargo container. I guess I can put credits in there. Very good. And I need my food. I'm only at 49 food. How am I doing here for my resequencing and stuff? I have tofu food packs. That's good. But aren't I making stuff with tofu food packs? Wait, what am I... Can't I not make these things? Strange. Doesn't seem to be allowing me to make them, but I can just eat my tofu, right? I assume. So I'll keep that on me. And we'll have enough food. Alright! Weather has subsided. We can get up and over this mountain, get down the other side, and then start skirting around this fueling station. Guessing by the orientation of these waypoints, I should probably go left around the station, as it looks like that is on my way. The other issues... God, it's good that I put so many restrictions on myself for this playthrough, because I'm running into things and I'm like, oh god damn, how am I going to fix that? The other issue is I'm starting to get lower on power. As you can see as I'm driving up this hill, when I'm under full bore here, I only have like an hour of power. As I'm running to refineries and the food processing, and I'm trying to drive this rover and all of its, you know, all of its power it needs to drive, I'm just running out. If we take a look here, take a look at my bats. I'm at 46%. I'm under half power in terms of store. Now I do have my emergency power. I can turn on my hydrogen generator, which is automatically controlled by the script that I have. And I believe I waypointed that last episode, so I don't need to waypoint it again. But still, I'm gonna have to really keep track of that. Next time I come across an oasis, it might be a really good idea to hunker at that oasis for an overnight, you know, camp there, so that I can put a bunch of it's iron, but I'll map it, so I can go /GPS or iron. Boop. I don't have to get out of my vehicle or open my menu. Yeah, if I could find another oasis, it would probably be a good idea, because then I could stockpile on ice and run the generator all night. And fueling station, how close do I want to get to it? And let's see. I take control of my gun here, I can zoom in on it. So that thing has, I believe, 4 interior turrets, 1 on each of the pylons. And then it has, like, I believe, 1 Gatling on the top. So it's not anything I want to contend with right now, because there's, looking around, there is absolutely zero cover where I could, like, go and set up a forward bunker sort of feeling in one of the, you know, nearby rocks, and then, you know, work the bunker slowly by shooting it out from a distance. So, you know, it's just an obstacle that is in my way. So I'm thinking I'll just drive along to the left here and get around the bunker. And get around the fuel station, I mean. And get on my way. Yeah, I can go down this valley right here. It is so very tempting to just let my rover just fly down this valley as I'm getting free speed just rolling down this hill. But holy crap, I do not want my rover to flip and explode. It's so tempting though. We do have a patch of ore here, although we are getting close to the fueling station. Hopefully it wouldn't send us drones or anything our way. What we got? Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a triple threat. We've got the silicon, nickel, and did I not also see cobalt? Or is it back here? Yes, there it is. So, silicon, nickel, cobalt. This one's going to be just faster to copy and paste one of these older ones, right? Which is silicon, nickel, cobalt. There we go. Now we can fix up the iron and cobalt names there. Excellent. Another triple threat of stuff. 1.6. Let's head left towards that little spire there, it looks like. That's a kind of cool little geographical feature. It's kind of the stuff I want to investigate down here. As I continually run into ores. GPS? Oh, God. I roll away. Close enough. Hey, it's like a little spire. Like somebody's just like some giant monster's tooth or something like that. Like, completely randomly, just this thing sticking out of the ground. I want to call this GPS. This is going to be the dragon's tooth. There we go. Finding fun geological features. And off we go. We're pretty much past that fueling station. No need to worry about it anymore. I think the only thing I need to find now is the first spot of oases or a nickel mine. If I'm making there's ores right here. If I'm making a scout, it's going to be important that I have access to oh, I did that wrong. GPS or iron. There we go. I'm going to need a lot of motors for that, so I'm going to need a lot of nickel. I don't think the 44 nickel that I have currently is going to cut it to make a little drone. So, yeah, first nickel mine I run into is going to be where I stop. Alternatively, like I said, if I run into an oasis, that's free power. Oh, ore processing outpost. 7 kilometers. Oh. It's kind of tempting to at least go look at it. See if I can get a viewpoint on it, because if they have a bunch of ores, it might be nice to steal them. Yeah, but if they have a bunch of drones, they could absolutely destroy me, which would be a bad thing. And another. I can take. Oh yes, I can. I can use the recall chat by pressing up in the chat window. Haha! That made that super easy. Oh, here we go. Just checking out an ore patch, and here's some nickel. Okay, and oh, a fortress tower. Interesting. Alright, this will do. Let's first make a GPS for this nickel, and let's go get some. So, let's start production of, say, 100 steel plates. I hopefully can have enough space for all of that and have enough iron for it as well. Are you okay, assembler? Oh, you're on disassembling. Oh, that's why. Assemble. There you go. Now you're building stuff. And for the protein sequencer, I think we're doing good. We're eating our tofu, and as long as our, what is it? Hydroponics is working. Yeah, making algae. That's all that matters. Okay. Let's get down there and get our nickel. Alright, everything looks absolute chock-a-block full of nickel. I probably have way too many things on me, and an unknown signal is coming down. But it is multiple kilometers away, so I will pass. What we need to do is make a little scout rover. No, scout ship. Also, a fortress tower has popped up, which is frightening. So, let's grab some of our plate. Right here. And hopefully if we grab that, we can put the nickel away and grab more plate and then put more nickel away. And excellent. And we'll just extend off of here, design it attached to the rover, so that way it has power, so if I put a battery on it, the rover can charge that battery. And then I'm eventually thinking I'm going to take away this block, right? Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't screw up these two lights. No, they stay. And then here is going to be, I'm thinking a rotor. So we're going to have a rotor here. Then, oh, something else. Somehow else we're going to have to, maybe not right there. Maybe I need to do one block out first. But this is going to be where a trailer is going to hitch on. And then this eventual drone is going to land vertically on the trailer, not on the rover itself. So I think for now I'll just do a few blocks out just to give me some space. Then we'll do a connector. And God, I wish the weather was better for this, but I guess we're just doing it in the windstorm. And that's going to be the bottom of the little drone. Now the drone, if I wanted to be able to actually drone and land on something, I'm going to need to have the remote control in the dead center on top of it. Now the question is, I'm going to post myself a slope here, actually a block and a slope so I can get up. Ah! No, I jumped over it. I'm thinking battery just right on top of the connector. This little drone doesn't need any firepower, doesn't need anything like that. It just needs a remote control and a camera. So if I put a battery right on top, like so, then get rid of all of that. Put a remote control on the center on top of the battery, which I need an interior plate for, which I don't have. But of course I can easily create. There we go. Then on the front of that, we're going to want a camera. So that way I can see what the hell the drone is seeing. Where do I want that? I can put it like right on the front like that. Yeah, that's good. and then an antenna, so this thing can communicate back with the rover, and I can remote control it. Yep. And there we go. To get this thing in position, little antenna sticking up like that. What else would you need? Oh, a gyro, for sure. Probably... what, just... beside the remote control. One on each side. Sure, why not? And then this thing just needs some atmospheric engines. And we'll use the sci-fi because I have access to them. And they're no difference in cost. And they look cool. So there we go. So we'll do one on each side, pointing downwards. That should be more than enough lift. Then on the back here, we'll do one that way, and one that way. And then I need one pointing... I need forwards and backwards. Ooh, these... maybe I want to raise up or down. If I bring them down, I would have room to do a thruster there. And yay, the storm has passed, and a thruster on this side. So if that thruster is forwards thruster, I think I only need one forward thruster, and this could be my backward thruster. Like, this is as bare bones as you can frickin' design. The only purpose of this is to scout and look around. No other reason to it. So, we're going to need a lot of motors. If I... do I have a... I do have stuff in my build planner. Okay. Let's use this build planner. Let's get these engines built up first. Then I can go production, assembler. Oh, wait. Add components, deposit all ores, withdraw components. I totally forget what the key combination to add stuff to production from your build planner is. Oh no! It's not gonna work! Alright, fine. We don't need to use the build planner, because I forget how to use it. What we can do is just pull out the thing here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if I shift right click, I add production. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll get my 6 atmospheric thrusters. Then we need to shift right click a battery and a remote and antenna. Shift right click. Shift right click. And then the pair of gyroscopes. 1, 2. And a connector. Very simple drone here. Okay. Ooh, and look at my food and water. I'm at 91%. Oh, it must be because of the tofu. Compared to the emergency, I was only ever getting to 50% with that. Nice. But production's going along. Survival kit has everything queued up it has. Assembler is working on needing the nickel for battery components. So we need 11 nickel there. Survival kit is going to need 100 nickel there. So how much do we even have going on right now? I think that might be our limiting factor. at least, at least we've got, like, what, that's 40, that's, yeah, that's about 82, 83 nickel there. That's really good. So it's a good thing that we went and we stopped at a nickel mine in order to get this going. But we can start to grab some of this stuff and get it in. Get all these little bits of steel plate here all built up. And then we'll definitely have to run my my engine here once this battery is built in order to get this battery charged. Because I might want to do is steal power from this until the battery is charged, and then recharge those batteries. Dun, dun. Give me more components, and it'll just take me a minute here to get this all welded up and happy, but I will be back when we are complete. Okay, and we are just about done. The sun's actually going down. It took a while to get this all built up, and we still need a few more motors, but that's only for the last downward engine. I don't think that we actually need that, as, you know, we've already got one, and I think one would be enough to lift this little thing here. So, we can go in. This is going to be antenna spotter. And we definitely want to drop down that broadcast range. Keep it to 500 meters. I don't want these places to... I guess it was broadcasting at 5 kilometers, so that place would have been able to see us. But let's keep it down to say, okay, say a kilometer when it's on. That would be nice. Spotter. And we got the remote control for the spotter. It's gyroscopes, although they've been taken over by the driving assist program. So after I cut this thing loose, I'm going to have to change the settings on those gyroscopes in order to get them back into my control. But that is okie dokie. And we should be getting the last bit of the motors here. Assembler made just a few too many things, so we'll be deconstructing those. As, you know, easier to have the resources rather than the items around. We just need 6 more motors. Excellent! I don't think I need to get on top of it anymore. And it should be that this thing has enough strength to it that it should be able to fly with just one engine, right? I want to set you to recharge. Oh, it's not going to do that because, yes, it is going to be drawing power from the other ones. And it's still on the power script that I have going. Get rid of my little bit of scaffolding there. And I guess we could really just start driving with the thing attached like that, couldn't we? Oxygen tank is a bit down. That thruster is there. The hydrogen thrusters are getting... The hydrogen... Not thrusters. Engines are getting low here, which is annoying. Probably... Izzy Ship Refueler is managing everything, so we don't need to worry about that. I kind of want to turn that off for a second, so I can just manually turn my hydrogen engine on for a while. We're going to be eating through our hydrogen that is stored. But we now have 5 years of power comparatively, and we can also take that battery on the spotter, and we can set it to recharge, which will greatly rip the power out of my batteries here, but it'll get this thing topped up a little bit. Alternatively, I think I could just set this as auto. These are all recharging in like 13 hours. Which is a very long time. It sounds like I'm going to have that engine on for a very long duration in the later end of this playthrough. But I think I can cut this thing off. It's got 20-something% power. I think I can get it off for long enough that I would be able to remote control into it and then like rotate it 90 degrees and then get it connected to the back here, so I don't need to have it on this connection. I think that would work. So if I cut this, it's gonna fall for now. That's okay. We can just leave that as is. We'll put that little do I have a single steel plate for this? Good. Put this little thing back. Repaint it nice blue. Oop, there we go. And now we should be able to remote access to our little device here, right? Oh, right, we have to turn on its antenna. Oop. So there's our little spotter. So we can remote access into our spotter. And our gyroscopes, we're not overriding. I want to name these gyro spotters as well. So we're remote controlling from here. This is good. No? Can we not take off with this upwards one? Thrust override. Oh, 100% atmosphere. Do I not have enough lift here? Strange. This thing is not performing how I wanted it to perform. It's rolling away. Huh. This is not performing how I wanted it to work. Possibly because it's being affected by that driver assist script. And because I cut it off, it's like all derped out because of it. Could that be the reason? Main roll control. We want to control that. Oh, no. Stop sliding away on me. Come back! No! Stay. My little device. You are to stay. I have a... I guess I don't have a upwards thruster, but do I need one? I have a thruster in every direction that I would need to fly it. Why are you just not functioning for me? Mode access control. Let's put the view through camera. And why are you not operating for me? You are being very, very weird. Yeah, it is being very weird. It's probably it's gotta do something with these gyros, right? This whole thing is being screwed up by that script. Ah, I should have disabled the script before I built this thing. Probably. Can I... Oh, okay, it's back on its top. I can't lift off for some reason, though. This thing, why is it... I can't move it with my mouse. I can't do anything. It is broken for some reason. Why? This is so confusing. I have no idea why this is so bugged. I mean... I don't think it's fair. I built this thing as I would expect. This thing should work. Like, all it needs is just a couple more motors, and that one would be able to fly as well, right? Let's go see if it can't take off just because I lack motors there. Yeah, now can you fly? Now can I remote control into you and fly you? No, you're still just being very weird. And that's it. I can't rotate, I can't do anything. This is all I can do. The upwards thrusters are on. Can I give you a thrust override? Okay, so you can fly. Okay, you're just not for some reason. None of the settings are different. Custom data is empty. Right? Yeah. I think it is entirely because I built it connected to the driver assist script, and that is what's breaking it. So I don't think that's my fault. I'm gonna... okay. I need to see if this will fix it. Can I just delete you and repaste you? No. Damn it. Okay. I think just as a lesson learned, do not build anything connected to the driver assist script. But I'm just going to delete this and I'll rebuild it real quick. And I'll build it on a separate freaking grid so that way it doesn't cause any of those issues. I'll be right back. And there we go. It is properly flying now. So it seems that if you build something while connected to the rover and it has its driver assist on, it's going to really screw with any downwards facing thrusters and any gyros that you have on this thing. So keep that in mind if you're going to be building something on your rover. But now what we can do is we can take control of this little guy and it flies just fine. Absolutely no issues. Throw the camera here and we can line ourselves up a little bit. Pop out of there. Rotate to... oh, right. Completely different angles now. I'm on my back, so I need to go downwards to hook up. That is forward and down while rotating up. There we go. Perfection. And then we can get lock. And then turn off our dampeners. And we've got the little guy plugged into the back of my ship. And now these guys aren't going crazy. They are still, not being used by my script because it is viewing it as a separate thing because it is connected through a connector instead of on the rover itself. Goody. Oh god, we're almost out of hydrogen. I definitely need to find a pocket of ice here. Hello? I guess this is what my scout rover, my scout drone is for, is flying around and getting these things. But you're on recharge. You're the backup. Oh my. We need to get roving. And I can't move because for some reason my handbrake is on. Oh. Why are we so slow? Is it all because of that drone on our back? I don't see why our... It's not like we'd be pushing against it with our thrusters or anything. Strange. But it looks like we need to activate our O2H2 generator. And our hydrogen starts to slowly ramp up again as we are going to be burning through our ice. Oh well. Progress has been made. We are several kilometers closer to the alluvial plain. We do have our little drone here that we're going to be using. We have to figure out why we're going so damn slow here. Yeah, that's 500 meters instead of 5 kilometers. I don't really wish to be broadcasting my position to absolutely everybody. And it could be that this little bugger is just screwing around with my my settings. I do have that program turned back on, don't I? Yeah, driver assist is back on. Driver assist system is working. The refueler is back on. Everything seems to be going fine. Strange. Alright, so what if we dump our little drone here? Yeah, we've got full speed. So that's not the issue. What if I put a landing gear on this thing and land it instead of connecting? Because that might be a easier proposition. Cue the production for a landing gear. Need 2 construction components and a motor. Made that motor. Thank you. And we can put a landing gear on just like the front like that for now. Remote access control, view through here, get our dampeners on, pick off, and we've got our landing gear switch lock, which should be right below me. Yep, and I can just land in there, the landing gear. Oh yeah, and I get all my speed back. Interesting. So it was it connecting through a connector that was the issue. Huh. Well, I'll have to park it like that while I'm driving, which is silly, but functional. I can remote control into it here. And change it from small grid this to what name it? I can't remember what name it is. It would be a scout drone. Its antenna. Yep. Sounds good. Clean up all of its stuff. Now it's been properly rebuilt, and it's no longer an issue. And this little scout drone is good. And we can leave it there. How long? I know that's just going to be controlling the rover. Road access, scout drone. It's got battery life of 9 hours. Okay, so I don't have to worry about it right now. I can get my butt to a pocket of ice to refuel before I need to worry about it and its power requirements. And here, I think, is the place to spend the night, as this is an ice patch. Now, it's not as nice as an oasis. The ice is a little bit further down. However, it's ice. So we can refuel. We can run our... Yeah, because look at our ice. It is just about gone. We can fill back up to capacity with ice. We can run our hydrogen generator all night if we want to. I can go and leave this thing parked. We can remote access into our scout drone. Oh, this thing is hilarious. We can organize it like that to get it attached. Bada boom. And then we can get it charged up as well, which would be the good thing here. So we can spend the night, run all of our power, get everything all charged up, fill back up on ice, and be ready for the next morning. But that is going to be it for this episode. We've made some progress, as you can see. What is it, 8 kilometers away from my farthest one there? That's pretty good. Thanks for watching, and good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.